The sun out. No, one hand, not both.
Can't.
Is that better?
Still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Open your eye.
I can't.
Okay, put it where the sun is.
I do. I
What
can't.
if you did the whole thing with your eyes closed?
Look,
Let's
Jeremy.
do holding
look,
with the close.
Jeremy.
I can't. I literally can't. My eyes are.
Look what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing?
I know. I did was doing.
Good morning, you catalytic misfits.
What? Okay, Felix, this was a bad idea.
I thought this idea was great. I still like it.
Well,
it's not my fault.
so we're laying on the ground 'cause
Wanted to lay on us.
The sun is laying. I can't open my.
So,
I can't
it's
open
okay.
my eyes. It's too bright.
So we just want to say to all you catalytic misfits out there,
the sun is bright.
the sun is what? I almost said the exact same thing you did. Oh my gosh.
No, thanks for trying to catalyze things. Wait, is that
I don't think that's the right way.
to
Thank
be
you.
a catalyst?
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
That's better.
We're not. They're not stealing cattle. That'd be awkward.
What?
I don't know. Catalyst.
There's no steel in the end of
Well,
that.
cattle less. Like there's less cattle, so there's.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
You guys are world changers, and we just want to
You
say
guys
thank
are
you for going ahead
fantastic.
and being the catalyst. Sometimes when it sucks, sometimes it's tough being a catalyst. But you guys, we
is.
just want to inspire you, encourage you to keep on going,
Keep pushing.
and keep your eyes open, even though we can't.
Yes, because the sun is dawned upon
It's
us
really bright.
as what you are, moving and pushing towards will dawn on you very soon.
I'm doing the hula.
I didn't notice because my eyes are closed.
Peace out,
guys.
Misfits.
Woo! Welcome to the Truman Show. Today we have Truman.
Wait, am I supposed to know I'm on the Truman Show? I'm not supposed
It's
to
been
know.
revealed. This is after the Truman Show finished.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, man. People secretly recorded me with cameras, and it was really, really awkward.
Yeah, 5,000 of them to be exact.
One time they caught me sneezing.
We also saw you snoring.
No, okay, so in all seriousness, I couldn't imagine being Truman.
That would suck.
Could you imagine, every part of your life being filmed for the entire world to watch?
Yeah.
But at least he didn't know people were making fun of or whatever watching his
Yeah.
life, you know what I'm saying? Because that would have been, even worse.
Yeah, it would have been horrible.
But you know what? We kind of have a real day thing of that, like these YouTubers that do that, show their life, and people that hate on them and like them and so on and so forth. It takes some of these guys. I have a lot of respect because it takes
They take the flack.
they take the flack, and it takes a strong sense of self to be able to do this.
Yeah, especially in stand up for what you believe in
Yeah.
or what you think is right, however you want to call it.
Yeah, or just being really silly on
Or
video.
just being really silly.
But
Shout out to whoever does that.
this actually brings me to a point. Doing this, doing what we're doing, I was a little nervous about doing this because of some of the things that's
can
happened in the
understand.
past.
I can
I've
understand.
always had these fights of trying to prove myself because of things that happen, different insecurities I've had because I was a kid that was beat up and picked on at school.
Yeah.
Could you relate to that?
Oh, yeah, I would always try to fit in.
But did you ever have any moments that you remember that of getting that caused you to be insecure?
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, there are plenty of moments. There's plenty of moments. I'm really screwing this up, so we're going to have to cut it.
That's fine. Just start from there. Say you're going to move to California.
I was going to pick something else, but...
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever I moved from California to Missouri, as you can tell, I'm more complected than other people.
Yeah.
And so I was really kind of bullied for being brown.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really sucked. It
Yeah.
really sucked. And just being brown and just the way I was, I was grown up culturally,
Yeah.
wasn't socially acceptable, I guess.
Yeah.
Around where
You were from?
Where,
or
well,
from
here.
here.
Here. Not really Springfield, but a little small
That's
town
terrible.
outside. So yeah, and so I kind of was just well, my culture's not great. And it's nope, I really like my culture.
Yeah,
So-
and that affected you, how you went further in life, like
Yeah, it's affected me for a long while, dude, about how
Yeah.
like how I act or how I would do things or like what I thought was right or wrong.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had a similar thing. I was always the kid being picked on because I'm not even sure at this point. I don't know if it was weird or what, but I remember like I tried to go for student council and I actually won, and because I was trying to fit in or whatever, and like I'll never forget this moment, and that's where I was in charge of the pictures, for the slideshow, the end of your slideshow, and so I took one picture of myself, and basically it was shown on the projector screen, and the entire school started laughing. There was nothing funny about the picture. Come to find out, it had been an entire class prank, basically, that I got elected to this thing, and they had been making fun of me the entire time and didn't even realize it was this thing, but the entire class laughed at me. And that caused definitely the things of me trying to prove myself,
Yeah.
to people and so I guess the reason I'm these moments, I think we have to look at, we all have these moments. We all have
We really do.
those things that people are mean and things happen. But how do you overcome? How do you to take these insecurities, these things that are developed by stupid moments and turn them for good?
It's crazy how these little moments in our life really defined for however long insecurities
Yeah.
that we've walked around with for however long.
I think that's why it's so important too, if you're working with young adults or with high school or junior high kids, being mindful of that, because there's things that happen to me at that
really
age that are
sensitive.
still I still have to struggle with in my older age.
Like being sensitive.
Yeah. So as a Misfits, if you have those things, talk about it with someone, face them, and
Don't run.
And don't
I've
run.
done that. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Promise you that.
And it's a
Doesn't
really
work at
serious one, but
Yeah.
face it and just know that you can use those things to make a difference.
To overcome. So today I want to tell you a story provided by moi and Amol.
Did you say a mole?
So this doc, she had just went through her day and so forth, and it was towards the end of her day, and she had remembered one of her patients, and he had pancreatic cancer, and he was terminally ill, and she was just really thinking, she's like, man, that just really, really sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whenever she was leaving, she was going to her car, and she saw Jimmy, the patient that had that terminal illness, and he was helping this older gentleman with his car. His car had stalled out, or something with
broken.
the engine, something was broken. And she's like, Jimmy, is that you under there? And so he goes, hey, what's up, doc? She's like, what are you doing? And he was just like, hey, just because I have this doesn't put any restrictions on me for helping people and being kind. That doesn't put any limitations or restrictions on me.
That's crazy.
And I was just like, this dude has terminal illness,
Yeah.
and he's just still helping around people.
Yeah.
Still going around helping people.
Because that's who he was. That's
Yeah,
what he
exactly.
was about.
That's what he's doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I think there's just no excuses.
Yeah.
There's
And
no excuses.
It's if this guy, terminally ill, can do it, why can't I do it?
Yes, I like it. So guys, we just want to challenge you again. Go out, find something, some small task, something, even maybe a big task.
Even if it's no matter what it is, it's helping. It's helping.
make a
It
difference.
matters. No matter how big or small, you matter.
You matter, and people matter.
People matter.
Misfits, as always,
We live on purpose.
and we live inspired. See you tomorrow.